Well, somebody was asking on YouTube, commented, why I like ZORIN. What's not to like about it? I mean, I even like the weather app. I mean, I don't get bombarded with advertisements. I mean, I've got this cool weather thing built in. I can put my postcode in, and I can look at daily. And it's better than the one on my phone, because on my phone, if I click on a few days ahead or whatever, I get loads of bloody advertisements, but not on here. So let me see what happens if I click on, well, it's Wednesday there, it says rain, so I wonder what happens if I click on Friday. Let's see, oh, there's a box at the bottom here. Oh, right, so you click on this box at the bottom, and it says night 5 degrees, morning 5 degrees, afternoon 10 degrees, evening 10 degrees. And it says precipitation as well. It's got 78% at night time, 95% in the morning, which is to be expected. Afternoon 64%. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that interface. So I can click a few days ahead, and I'm not bombarded with those advertisements, which is pretty cool. I like it. So obviously they can't go too far ahead because it starts to get inaccurate, so there's no point really. But so let's click on, let's click on, that's today. So according to this, it's going to be, wait, hang on, what day is it? I forget now. According to this, night 7 degrees Celsius. It's freaking cold right now. Wind 18.7 kilometers an hour. I know this is 100. Morning 31.3 kilometers an hour. That's the only thing I'm not keen on, is the kilometer reading. But yeah, I like miles per hour really. But yeah, you can usually work out that, well, 18 kilometers an hour is pretty fast. It's probably more like 60 miles an hour or something. Was it 30 or 40? Yeah, I like the app. I like the tools you get with it. Let's close that out. So there's so many tools built in. I mean, if I click on this, all apps, right, it shows you all the apps that are installed. And there's a lot. We've got calendar. Click on calendar. So you've got your calendar there. You can add stuff to that. By month, by week. And you got a nice thing. You can add your entries and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty tidy. I like the dark theme because it's not too glary. It doesn't dazzle you and all that. All apps again. Let's have a look. So got calculator. Let's have a look at what that looks like. Calculator. Oh, hang on a minute. Did I just click on the wrong one again? I think I did. Hang on. I want the calculator. There it is. Right, so you got a calculator. Let's see. I like the wobbly. So it's an 8 plus 8 equals. Oh, I've just got 8 divided by 8. Shit, I clicked the wrong one. Oh, 8. Right, let's try again. Just clear it. How do you clear it? Oh, is that it? Delete. Right, so 8. My eyes are bad. 8. Where's the plus sign? It's down there. Plus 8 equals 16. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. You got everything in here. And I mean, most of the tools that you could ever need are in here. There's games. If you like playing games, there's cheese, whatever that is. I don't play games. Cheese, what is that? Cheese. Ah, no device found. Ah, right. So is it something you've got to put in? Oh, hang on a minute. Did I do it wrong? Because I'm sometimes clicking on the wrong things, you see. Try again. What is cheese? Oh, take photos and videos with your webcam. Ah, well that explains it because like I've got a webcam, but it's not plugged in right now, and it's pretty crap anyway. I like my phone better. I thought cheese was a game. Oh, of course, it's a camera in it. Say cheese. Ah, I get it now. Right. Clocks. Let's see what's clocks look like. Add world clock. Alarms. Stopwatch. Timer. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So yeah, you got loads of stuff in here, but well, there's I like my utilities best. So if I go back and click on my accessories, I've got oh, it's wrong one. I want to be in system tools. I've got my CPU power GUI, which is you can throttle your CPU to keep it under control. So if you go to set your CPU so it doesn't overheat, you can set it to say, what is it? Oh, type 0 there and type the minus and plus. I just want it 0, and then you can click all CPUs so you can apply. That way your computer doesn't overheat. If you're doing an intensive thing and it's overheating, you can turn your CPU clock frequency right down if you get this. You have to look for this tool though. It's called CPU frequency. You can get that on the App Store. You just download it, it's free. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I downloaded some extra tools for doing my disk management. Where is it? It's in System Tools. Yeah, I've got Gparted for partitioning my disks. So I click on Gparted. Oh yeah, type password in because it's a destructive program if you don't use it properly. So so you can actually get this on a bootable disk as well. So you can actually resize your partitions and all sorts of stuff with this, you know. Go to devices. I can look at my Windows partitions on it, which obviously are not mounted right now. My other boot partitions, like that one, because that's got a bunch of Windows on it. It's got NTF, XP, 32-bit, 64-bit with Windows. Okay, really cool if you've got problems booting into another operating system. You can usually fix things in here. Anyway, I'm going to close it out before I accidentally delete some. Got power statistics, which I've used before. And there's something else as well, is the mouse. It tells you how much power the mouse is using. Well, actually, it's not on this one, it's the other one. There's another utility for doing that. I think it's under, where are we under? I think it's, I've forgotten where it was now. I'm still learning my way around in here, to be honest with you. System tools, I think it's under, I'll go into settings. I think it's in, oh, it's in here, yeah. So I've got in settings, I go down to where is it? Power in settings. So you can see your how much your battery, if you've got backup ups, you can see how much battery there is, power there is in there. The other day I was talking about my wireless mouse, why it didn't seem to be giving me much of a range on here, and I think I remembered why, because I've actually got I've got another keyboard and mouse module unit plugged into my USB. So I've actually got a backup mouse and keyboard. And the backup mouse and keyboard is, well, let's see, it's actually tucked away in that cupboard over there. But the actual driver for it, the actual module, which you can't see, is that little silver thing that's hiding down there. It's a transmitter receiver for the other keyboard. So because of that, I think when I turn this keyboard off, when I turn the keyboard off that I'm using, if you watch that graph, it drops, right? But it won't drop very far. And I think the reason for it not dropping far is because it still thinks there's another keyboard. So yeah, it's because I got two keyboards and two mice plugged in. And so it confuses it a bit. It kind of messes up the algorithm. But if I was to unplug the other module, I'm pretty sure that that bar would drop down to 0 or something, because for some reason it thinks the other mouse and keyboard are still plugged in, even though they are actually powered up. So I've turned this keyboard off. Let's turn my mouse off. Right, so you see how that graph dropped. Now if I go and get the other mouse, hang on a sec. Let's find it. It's up here somewhere. I don't know if it's powered up. Uh-oh. Don't think I can find it. Where's my light? Oh, I can't see it. I'm trying to find the other mouse. Ah, there you are. Here we are. Right, so this other mouse, it's also, oh no, it's not that one. That's for the other keyboard. I've got that many freaking keyboards and mice, I don't believe. I suppose I'll have to pull it out now. The things I do. Right, so if I pull that other, I've got this keyboard, and I've got this other keyboard. This other keyboard, the silver one, is connected to the computer as well, right? So if, let me see if I can actually make something happen with it, because I don't think it's, let me see, if I press the Windows key, nothing happens, right? So what you got to do is, I don't think it's paired up properly, so what you got to do, let me see if there's a battery in it. Can't remember if there's a battery. Oh, well that would cause a problem. There's no batteries in it. But the module that transmits to it is still plugged in. So that's why it's getting weird confliction information on it. Well, I'm not going to stick batteries in it. I don't want to go that far right now. Oops. But oh dear me. I had an issue a while back. Ouch. Banging my head. I had an issue. Just a minute. I had an issue a while back on Windows when all of a sudden my mouse and my keyboard froze up on me, and I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't shut the computer down. So what I did was I got the other mouse and keyboard, put batteries in the other mouse and the keyboard, and I was able to get my computer to respond to the other mouse. For some reason my main mouse got hijacked by something. I don't know what it was, but that's the reason why I hate Windows, and it's constantly prone to viruses and all sorts of weird stuff. So I just get the other mouse out occasionally when if something happens, but I've never had a problem on ZORIN. I've just turned the keyboard and the mouse back on, by the way. I've not had a problem with ZORIN so far. Well, he's got a touchpad, but I don't have a touchpad. Oh, you can turn the speed. Does this actually speed up my mouse moving around? Don't know. Let's move it over a bit. Mouse acceleration. I don't know. Let's move it to down here. Oh yeah, it definitely does. Move it over here. Oh yeah, it definitely does. I'm only moving the same amount. What if you move it right across here? Oh God, yeah. Yes, that definitely makes my mouse, oops, I'm zooming off the edge of the table basically now. I'll just set in the middle, that's better. So yeah, that seems to work. So, default applications, I'm pretty sure that I mostly use this system for browsing YouTube. So Firefox is obviously put it at the top. Evolution, I don't know what that is. I've never used it, I don't think. It's at number 2. Why is that? I don't know. Anyway, so that's just a rough thing. I like to watch YouTube videos. I mean, it's so freaking... This system was so freaking fast. I mean, look, just closes windows really fast. I just minimized it though. But yeah, it's fast. And my amount of power that this uses is a lot less than Windows as well. Power consumption is basically 2% or 3% or 5%, depends really. But at the moment, it's about 3 when it's idle, more or less 5%. If I was on Windows right now, it would be always doing something in the background. It would be like 40%, 50% or something. Because Windows is just an energy hog, and it's not exactly environmentally friendly either because of the amount of energy it uses. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you... So why do I like ZORIN? I just do. I just like it. I mean, you've got all this cube stuff as well. If you wanted to display settings, let's see. If you go to... Where is it? Is it accessibility? Where you can have multiple desktops. Where are we? Displays. Is it multitasking? There's a cube thing somewhere. I don't know where it is. Might have been ZORIN appearance. Let's check. Oh yeah, it's been here somewhere. Desktop. You can have. Let's see. Interface. You can have advanced window tiling and stuff. Effects. Let's see. Is this desktop cube? Yeah, that's it. So you can have a cube. I've not used it because I haven't really had the need for it, but you can basically have multiple desktops. So if they've got too much stuff open on one, so I can drag windows to the end of the screen. I'll minimize that a minute. So if I've got a window open like this tool here, and if you drag it off the screen, it's on a different desktop now. And I think you can move it back again. See, there's two different desktops there because it's got the same icons on it. But so if I move that, how do I move back again? I don't know. I haven't learned that out yet. But if I move across like this, oh, I think you got to throw it. Oh, let me try throwing it. It's wobbly. It doesn't want to do it now. Let's see. Oh, my browser. So if I open my browser and I make that smaller, what happens if I move it across? Oh, it's going to a different desktop. Look, it's on a different desktop now. Look, because the other one's disappeared. Oh, I've moved to a third one. Oops, I want to go back. See the other? See that window in the background? See that CPU settings? Right, I'll go over here. It's not there anymore. Look, because I left it behind on a different desktop. Let's go back. Ooh, if I can. Right, I'm back again. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, you can have more than one desktop. I'm not sure how you move back. I think it's tab or something. Let me see. Oh, spatial window replaces Alt Tab, Super Tab with a 3D window switcher. So is it Alt Tab? Oh, is it Alt Tab? Let's try that. Alt Tab. Oh yeah, you can switch between windows, look. So that's that one, look. Oh no, that's not the one. I want... I lost that instruction now. Anyway, as I say, I'm still figuring it all out, but layout. Oh, let's see. I don't change that on. What's Super Tab? I don't know what Super Tab is. I've not figured that out yet. I'm not sure how you switch from one desktop to the other. It might be somewhat simple, like let's click on this again because it might show me. So gap between last and first workspace, explode cube or vertical rotations, enable central perspective for each monitor, window parallax effect, background panorama none, edge switch pressure. Oh, it relies on pressure apparently. So let's see. That must be how much you push against the edge with a mouse. So how many milliseconds it takes. There must be a shortcut. I don't know how you use that though. Oh, is it overview? Let's look at overview. Oh, click and drag the overview to rotate the cube. I haven't seen a cube yet. Drag windows to the edge of the overview to switch workspaces. Yeah, it's still new to me. I'm still trying to figure this out. That's why I actually turned it off. Desktop. Click on drag the panel to rotate the cube. I don't see the cube. Where the hell is the cube anyway? So I'm not seeing a cube. Uh, I haven't seen it. I've turned it on, but I don't know where the hell it is. I'll minimize that. Where the hell is the cube thing then? Maybe this monitor doesn't support it. I don't know what's going on here. You're supposed to have there's supposed to be a cube with desktops on, right? Let's try that. See if that turns it on. Nope. That replaces Alt Tab and Super Tab. Well, I don't know what Super Tab is, so I'm turning it off because I don't know what that's going to do. Interface, I don't know. Oh, title bar buttons. So it could be the left and right keys. Ah, right, let's try that. Left and right. Let's try left. Right. Nope. Do out. Oh, I'll press my up and down key then. Right. Yeah, I just best not mess with something. I don't know what it's doing. Hang on. What happened there? Oh, I see. I'm moving up and down here. Oh dear me. Taskbar settings. Ah, it could be under that. Panel IntelliHide, that's all. Behavior. Position. Display panels on all monitors. I've only got one monitor, so. Apply changes to all monitors. Anyway, I don't know at the moment. I haven't figured it out. Oh, use hotkeys to activate apps. No, I'll never remember them. So yeah, I'm just gonna close that. I'm still trying to figure this out. I might actually turn off that cube for now because, as I say, I haven't figured it out how to use it. I need to go and watch some YouTube videos on the desktop cube. Switch between workspaces in 3D, it says, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So anyway, that's it. I think I'll end the video. Oh my god, 28 minutes I've been waffling on and on, and I'm not an expert. I am still trying to figure out. My eyes are sore again. Can't see for toffee. Yeah, so there's loads of tutorials on YouTube on how to do this stuff. So I'm not the person really to tell you because there's so many tutorials out there already. I'm just a noob with this. I'm still learning it, but I like it. I do like it. I just haven't figured it all out yet. There's just so much stuff in here. In ZORIN, there's just such a lot of stuff to learn, and I'm a slow learner. Bye for now.